Namaste. So, we're going to begin something today interesting. Just in a way, celebrated Gujarati New Year. So, those Gujarati friends listening, my English here, Happy New Year. साल मुबारक नूतन वर्षाभिनंदन. क्या करें, कुछ चीज़ें जो आपके लिए बहुत सहज है हिंदी में बोलना, गुजराती में बोलना, आप नहीं करते हो. जो असहज है अंग्रेजी में बातें करना, आप वो बातें करते हो. तो यहाँ पे भी कुछ ऐसी ही बातें हैं, कुछ असहज को सहज बनाने की कोशिश है. जो एक चीज़ जो बहुत ही सहज है वो है जीवन. और जीवन के प्रति हम जितनी भी कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करें, जितना भी हम उसे धन्यवाद दें, उतना कम है. जो पल-पल घटित हो रहा है, प्रकट हो रहा है और अपने आप में ही एक नयापन लेके आता है. तो आज से जो शुरुआत कर रहे हैं, वो ये है कि मिक्सअप करेंगे आज तो, ठीक है. ऐसे शुद्धि चाहिए, तो हम कोशिश करेंगे शुद्ध भी रखने की और साथ-साथ उसको इतना भी मिश्रित ना कर दें कि हम समझ ही नहीं पाए कि हम कौन-सी भाषा का प्रयोग कर रहे हैं. So coming back to main story and stuff, almost 2 years ago, one of the friend gifted this very little beautiful book called The Lesson of Life, and once a while I used to open and look into it and see for it thing about. And almost a little more than 3 weeks back, I was looking and I was thinking what to start and what to do. I again came across this book. So this book has 178 sales, uh, written like the handwriting of the mother. Uh, it's a original handwriting. The facsimile copy has been put here. So there was one young Sadak young man in autumn of 1934. He asked the mother that if she can write one sentence a day to him, and she agreed to write. So next day, that person presented a bounded notebook to the mother so that she can write. And every day, mother used to write something on that one page every day. And she completed that book in a time period of around 6 months. So, and after 50 years, they published that as a book. And out of this 178 saying, there are many from Eastern and Western thinkers and sages, including the mother's prayers and meditation part of it, some 37 number, and 23 are from Sri Aurobindo's writings. So let us begin. So it starts on 2nd of November 1934. There is a small passage from Sri Aurobindo also, but I think I would read that towards the end, not to start with that maybe. So on 2nd of November 1934, that is 90 years ago, you must have already seen the post and a quote on different platforms. If you have not, you can see it in descriptions. So the Buddha has said, there is more joy in one desire conquered than in thousand desires satisfied. There is more joy in one desire conquered than in 1,000 desires satisfied. So I was reflecting and I was thinking like right now in education, so much we are, first of all, we don't know what exactly is our real need, physical need and psychological needs. And then separating the desires out of it, and then separating emotions and desires from that is a task in itself. And what to say, ये दिल मांगे मोर की ज़माने में हमें तो ये सिखाया जाता है कि जितनी ज़्यादा डिज़ायर रहेगी उतना अच्छा है. आपको तो डिज़ायर करना चाहिए, और जो आप डिज़ायर करते हो उसको तो आप मैनिफेस्ट कर लो. सो यू डिज़ायर एंड यू मैनिफेस्ट. सो बट what are you desiring? Are they higher things? Are they harmonious with yourself, with everybody else? And I think that is something which is lacking very much. And controlling the desire. by itself is a very huge task of today's time. It looks like so much difficult, and at the same time, if we start living very simply, putting it out, that if I find out that I have enough and my needs are limited, my needs are actually limited, my desires are unlimited, my physical human capacity is limited. But when I connect with my highest, with my good, with the divine, then my capacities are unlimited. And as Vedanta says, that I am whole. Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat Purnamudachyate, Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnameva Vasishyate. And I am that. These two are powerful things. Why this desire comes is a topic in itself to reflect upon. And what we can simply do is first accept what we are getting at this point of a time and see what are my basic needs first, and to fulfill them without being violent, without doing any violence on oneself. First of all, let's forget about the others, not talking about violence in this physical and the extreme terms, or violence by physical words, but violence which we are making to ourselves by pushing ourselves, by stretching ourselves, by hiding and cheating ourselves, not trusting ourselves, are all various forms of violence. So ahimsa is the very first yama in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. So if we start seeing that life as a whole and ourself as a whole, you would naturally start seeing that where exactly these desires are coming. Then we can say whether to satisfy those desires, are those desires are really good. I have a desire maybe for India to become great, or maybe my brother to succeed, or my business to take off and earn lots of money. But where this I am able to ever satisfy this desire, or I have to conquer this desire, and what does this conquering a desire means? So we'll let it unfold as every day pass and discover something. But right now, just this little bit of a differentiation if we can create between my need, want, desire, separation of emotions with desire, and observing that I am actually complete. What I need, I have been given, being grateful about it, and you would start seeing that the desires are reducing. And even if it are coming, you are able to identify, yeah, this is the desire, and whether do I give a fuel to that desire and bring thousands more desire with that, or conquer those desires as Buddha says. And if we listen to what Buddha says, we need to bring that part in our education, in our yoga, and have a more beautiful, harmonious life. And this is the lessons from the Lesson of Life book. Namaste iti shubham.